Gordon Chang is with me now. Gordon, Israel attacks Iran. What message is that sending to China on Taiwan?
Well, first of all, it is telling the Chinese that they're losing their proxy, Iran. Iran has been accomplishing China's foreign policy goals for quite some time. And China's Middle East policy is now in disarray. With regard to Taiwan, we just don't know how the calculus is inside an increasingly turbulent Chinese regime. There's a lot of evidence that Xi Jinping has lost control of the Chinese military, and he's in increasing trouble with civilians at the top of the party. So this right now is anyone's guess as to how the Chinese would view it, but nothing is off the table, Stuart. So yes, there could be increased pressure on Taiwan in the next few weeks.
What is the evidence for Xi Jinping losing control of the military and losing the support of some senior officials? This is the first I've heard of it.
His number one loyalist, General Hu Weidong, has not been seen in public since March 11th. Hu Weidong was essentially Xi Jinping's hatchet man. Now, a lot of people are saying that Xi Jinping got rid of his own guy, but the Chinese military has been running articles praising collective leadership. That's a direct attack on Xi Jinping. And those articles could not have appeared in PLA Daily, which is the main propaganda organ of the military, if Xi Jinping were in control of the military. So it's much more likely that the number one uniformed officer, General Zhang Yusha, was actually, who was a Xi Jinping adversary, is actually in control of the military. We don't know who General Zhang is reporting to, but this is so chaotic that it is impossible for Xi Jinping to be in control of the military. He may not have lost total control, but he certainly has lost substantial influence at best, and perhaps total control as well.
You say, with regards to Israel and Iran, you say, get ready for some very bad outcomes. What do you mean by that?
Nothing is off the table. I don't think that China is going to take Iran's decimation lying down. Because Iran was, I mentioned, very much a proxy for the Iranians. China was supporting the attacks on Israel across the board with elevated commodity purchases. Remember, China has taken more than 90% of Iran's exports of crude oil, but also weapons support. So, for instance, Hamas, Houthi militia, Hezbollah have all of them have large quantities of Chinese weapons. Iran's weapons are made with China's computer chips. This is a point where China is suffering a terrible loss in the Middle East. It is not going to take that lying down, and it's probably going to get Iran or some other party to strike us.
Good Lord. Gordon Chang, thank you very much indeed. Very interesting stuff today. We always appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. See you soon.